in Emphorium in the Philippines. I want to say magandang umaga ho sa inyong lahat, and for the people in the US watching this live at the Emphorium, good evening, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to at least check it out. Check us out. Emphorium is a unique US based, the first of its kind. Okay, the first of its kind. It's a Philippine-made and inspired product showroom and global business center. And its purpose is to create awareness as well as sales opportunities for Philippine-made products, services, and investments in the U.S. market. And well, Emphorium is actually a physical place. Like I said, that's where I'm at right now. It's located at 3250 Wilshire Boulevard, number 602 in Los Angeles, California. So if you want to come and visit, please do so. We welcome you. Just go ahead and let us know when you're coming. Thank you. But what the Live Emphorium is, this is one of the tools that we use to create the awareness, the sales opportunities by people watching, and hopefully organically, or what we're doing on social media is reaching other people. And I think it is. At the end of the day, what we want is that awareness creation. Okay, so that's what Live at the Emphorium is. And today it is packed full of amazing stuff. Foodies, gourmands, and hungry humans alike. Now, today we're bringing you a taste of the best of the Southern California's pop-up scene has to offer. We've gathered 4, okay, not 3, not 5, but 4 amazing food vendors serving up the most delectable and downright delicious food around, and to showcase their mouth-watering masterpieces. They will be participating in one of the most popular Southern California pop-up events. I mean, I like to think they're amazing. So they're probably one of the more well-known pop-up events, especially in the Filipino community. It's produced by a company called SMKN, also known as Ka Na Caravan Events. Now, I want all of you to briefly discover along about the event, and the event that I'm referring to that's coming up is this coming Saturday, May 6th, 2023, from 1 to 6 p.m. In the city of Rancho Cucamonga. That's right. I said it, Rancho Cucamonga. Now there have these four vendors food vendors that we're bringing up. They're going to show you their masterpieces, and they're going to be in this amazing event Saturday, among all the other places they normally have these amazing pop-up events throughout Southern California. Now, before we begin, I would like to, recommend that you get up from your chair, go to the kitchen or anywhere where you can get a bib or a napkin or something, because I guarantee you during the show you will be drooling. So you need to go get that now. Now, all right, everybody. My name is Ferdinand Soriano, and I am the co-founder of Emphorium and also your host for this special edition of Live at the Emphorium. Just briefly, Emphorium is a Philippine-made and inspired product showroom and global business center. And the tools that we use to promote Philippine-made products is this thing called Live at the Emporium, which you're watching now. And the Emporium's purpose is to create, collaborate, I should say first, create awareness, as well as sales opportunities for Philippine-made products, services, and investments in the U.S. market. I would suggest you still get that bib or apron. You got that now? So let's go ahead and begin. Let me go ahead and introduce the co-host of Live at the Emporium for the special edition of SMKN. To introduce the marketing director of M2 USA, please welcome Jiro Tamasi. Hey, Jiro, how are you? Jiro, you're on mute. There you go. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Jiro, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Good morning.
Okay.
To and good evening.
I just
everyone.
Oh, I hope that you can hear me. So Jiro is going to go ahead and be my special edition MKN. He is the marketing director for M2. He's an event here to sort of help me on interacting with all the food vendors and talking about SMKN and his own experience. So hopefully Jiro can hear me pretty good. I hope so.
Yes, I can hear you, Freddie.
It looks like he can. So let me go ahead. Okay, because you're looking at the camera. I don't know if you're paying attention, or rather you can hear me. So I'm sort of scared there. Anyway, let me go ahead and bring up the first guest, one of the food vendors that is also they're all. When I saw them in my first ever SMK event, have so much time making so much great food, and I couldn't believe the popularity of this particular food vendor and these products. She's also the marketing coordinator. I like this stuff all as far as the marketing is concerned, and I like to do it. Eliza, who is the founder of SMKN, but she is not able to join us. You're joined by the marketing director. I call her that, but she wants to be called marketing coordinator. Please welcome Maui Wawi. I would like to. Everybody seems to call her that. She is from her own, restaurant or catering business called Tatay Ry. Maui, how are you?
Hi!
Maui?
Good evening.
Good evening. Ayan na naman siya. Nagpapakita
How are
na
you?
naman yung
So
board.
I'm going to go ahead and let you. Yeah. So can you go ahead and talk about Caravan Events?
Saturday's event is happening, and we are very excited to go back to the city of Rancho Cucamonga. Am I pretty clear right now? Am I?
Yes, you're clear.
I was gonna say, am I legible?
Grabe ka na, parang sinulat.
Yes. So can you guys hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you from my end.
Okay, very good. So Saturday we're gonna be going to the city of Rancho Cucamonga. So Fontana, ano pa bang mga katabi ng Rancho Cucamonga? Ontario, yung mga kababayan po natin dyan. We have over 20 vendors that will be showcasing their amazing products. not only do we have food, we also have non-food vendors as well. Speaking of non-food, we have Sari Sari store. They have the muscovado sugar, and then we also have Illuminada. Non-cooking, we also have fresh from the Philippines, and this is something that I'm actually very excited about because she too owns the Philippine end of it, and then she just brings it here in America. And before you know it, we're gonna see her in like bigger supermarkets, bigger groceries. So we're gonna have Indai's organic dried fish as well,
Nice, nice.
and then on top of that, we have, of course, our bakeries, our pastries. Good evening po. We have our pastries. We have tinapay ng mga vendors natin. We have, let's start with MS Baked Goodies. MS Baked Goodies, they have an array of different types of pandesal. So we have the conventional pandesal, but they have different colors of pandesal. Para sa iyo yan, madam. Kailangan kong mag-ayos because your vendor coordinator cannot be haggard. And
The
then
face of Sama Ka Na right now.
right now, yes. And
And
hopefully for a long time. Ayan, good morning from the from the Philippines. There you go. And then we also have going back to our tinapais, we have MS Baked Goodies. I think she's local. She's from Chino, so she's not too far. And then we also have Luchi's Ensaimada. She also hails from not too far. She's from Corona. She specializes in fluffy ensaimadas with her own frosting. She has like 12 flavors that you can enjoy, obviously at the convenience of your own home. We had an event last week and she brought her own refrigerator, not a refrigerator, it's more like a showcase stand, and she has it there displayed. So hopefully the weather is not that difficult for us this weekend. It's actually a nice weekend to come out. It's not really hot. Uy, watching here from Vancouver, Canada. Wow. Hello. And we're actually being shared on all different platforms. So going back, I also have for food, I have no, for tinapais rather, Do Mama. Do Mama, my favorite right now from them is the ano. Hello. My favorite right now from them is their milk bar and their ube bar. They're tiny and they're bite sized and they're just perfect for like your merienda and everything. You cannot just have one. That's the thing though. These Filipino vendors, they have perfected their craft. They have perfected their menu because we see each other kind of on a week to week basis. So
yes.
A lot of us parang full-time na natin tong ginagawa natin tong the vendors right now that we're going to meet. They also have their full-time jobs. They also have their day jobs. But for the love of the craft, they're here also with us every Saturday, sometimes on Sundays. They're here with us to showcase their specialties. So and then not only tinapay, we also have the reason why we are able to get to Rancho Cucamonga is because of the help of Wow Taho. And Wow Taho right now, they're available in many different places, but they also stay home. They stay with Ka Na Caravan because we just love the company of each other. And then, of course, the cooking vendors, the ones that are cooking on site. We have myself, yours truly. We're going to be serving skewers. I believe in go big or go home. So our skewers right now, they're a foot long. I should call it foot long skewer. It's not the tiny ones that are bite sized. It's really long, and fat. So that's kind of, there you go. Yan magmaglaway. So we specialize in Filipino street food and skewers. And then with me, I have ang guest Kitchenomics, who was in this show last week with me. Her specialty naman is Filipino style shawarma. So there is Mediterranean style shawarma, but she has perfected Filipino style shawarma. I remember when I was in the Philippines, there's this one shawarma stand, and it was very, very authentic. And I truly believe, not because she's my friend, but I truly believe she has already perfected the garlic sauce that makes it authentic to Angus Kitchenomics. And yes, going back to the reason why we have Rancho Cucamonga is because of the generosity of Faces and Lashes, who is lending us her venue for the event. Then we have Mama's Embutido at iba pa. She, just by the name itself, Mama's Embutido has gotten her formula from her mama. She got it from her mama. Yes, so she also has yung leche flan. My favorite from her menu though is the ube butter. It's very, very authentic to her. It's hers alone. And then she has the little side dishes like the merengue, and then she also has the sagot gulaman. I've already memorized a lot of their menus because we have them rather weekly. And then
It's consistent. It's
it's
consistent
pretty
throughout the
consistent.
week.
And
Yeah.
these are the reasons why people come and see them, because the consistency in their menu makes the people love them so much. And then yun yung mga binabalik-balikan natin. Ayan.
Yeah,
And then I'm not just
that's
go
what I
ahead.
tell people all the time to go when I invite them to go to pop-ups is that all of these people, all of these vendors and the business men and women who do these pop-ups, these are passion projects or passion businesses that they do
Yes.
on the side
Yes.
only, but they give their full time hours for it. And it's not like,
Yes.
you just do it for a weekend or a day. They do it for months and everything. And from what Maui is mentioning, we know what to expect, the quality, the flavor, and everything else. And I've been in these pop-ups, Samakana especially, and other pop-ups too. They all like just being Filipino. Lahat masarap.
Yeah.
It's not.
The
I'm not.
the thing about it is
Mahirap na pumili.
we don't have access to um not everyone has access to yung mga restaurants and all that stuff right now. So
Yes,
we are really perfecting it based off of our palates. Not
it's helping
everybody
the
went to
community too.
right. So that's the
Yeah.
whole purpose of Samakana. And I don't know if people understand it, but the reason why Samakana is very passionate about helping small business vendors is because we know how it feels to start. We know how it feels to not have a big lump sum of money, to have capital, because only God knows where you're going to end with this. But a lot of people have pangarap. A lot of people have end goals. So, iba-iba yan per business. Yung iba ang gusto maging um, nationwide delivery service. Yung iba gustong magtayo ng sarili-sarili nilang businesses. So,
Yeah.
there's different goals for each business. And then, yung iba naman, let's be honest, pangtawid lang sa week-to-week basis. And they need food for their family. They need to work. Kaysa nga, magtrabaho tayo. And this is why we
Yes.
support the vendors that are very masipag and then that are working so hard to feed the families, help the community. That's why Sama Ka Na as a group, we like that we stay consistent with the people that we work with, because we already know how we can incorporate our families, our business, our schedule, and then the specialties that we are showcasing in each event. So I don't want to take up a lot of the time for our guests today. So let me just mention. So there's 4 that are with us today, right? We
Yes.
aside from myself, we have SoCal Sisig. I love their tagline. SoCal Sisig, it's authentically made from Pampanga and it's perfected in California. I love the tagline because, may nagsabi sa akin, yung may-ari ng SoCal Sisig, minanapan na yan sa kanununuan nila, sa mga ninuno nila. So those are the type of things that you pass down from generation to generation, and then the authenticness of it is just how people buy it, because it's really authentic. And then we also have Clarita's Empanada. They're from Ilocos. So
Yeah.
again, the authenticity of it from a region, they bring it to the streets of where we go on a week-to-week basis. And of course, every street, every corner, just like myself with Tatay Ry, you see a Manong with the Cariton, and then now we have here with us today
Manong
Manong
Pisbol.
Pisbol. So
Yeah.
you got a little bit of everything for every pop-up. And today I'm very fortunate that I am with um, three of our amazing vendors that have helped us make our event successful. So I'll finish off with the rest later on when I come back.
Yeah. These 4 vendors are my rotation every time I go to pop-ups,
Maui, thank you.
Aww.
including some of the others that you mentioned earlier. But yes, you guys know what to expect, as Maui have mentioned, and joining and just going to these caravans help support these small businesses. As a small business owner myself, I'm really encouraged by these people, and I just look up to them most of the time. And their passion and their motivation really drives me to move forward as well. So going to Ferdy.
You're making me cry, man.
I know, it's so
I was
emotional.
teasing you, Jiro.
It's
Maui.
honest.
I know,
Who's
my
gonna be?
God. Like, hold on.
Ano yan? Ba't naglalabas ka ng panty?
I'm just kidding. I love the way you guys are talking. Maui, out
Yes,
of
but you
there,
know what?
and then I'll bring you
It's
back in.
really an
So let me go ahead and
experience.
introduce. Okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. So let me go ahead and take you out of there. Jiro, so far, I appreciate you. Thank you for the energy that you're trying to bring into it and giving some feedback on it. So let me go ahead now and introduce our next guest. Okay, that I'm excited to. I'm excited all the time for all the people that I'm meeting with Ka Na, because they have so many different backstories, motivations. So I'm going to go ahead and take you out of the picture so we can get true spotlight on this next this masterpiece of dish that she's about to introduce us. It's a gentleman by the name of JB Makapinlak. I hope I pronounced that right. So let me go ahead and take you out of the screen.
All right.
All right, Jiro, hold on. So with that being said, SoCal Sisig, I am excited to get him to talk a little bit about his company, his motivation, and then why he's having a good time with Ka Na. Okay, so let me go ahead and introduce JB Makapinlak of SoCal Sisig. Hey, JB. JB, you need to unmute yourself. You're
Hi,
still
good
muted.
evening to here. Can
There
hear
you
me?
go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi,
Yeah,
good
I
evening to
can hear you.
everyone, and magandang umaga to Philippines, and thank you for having SoCal Sisig tonight this evening. Can you hear me? Hello,
JV, go
Freddy?
ahead and what I wanted to tell everybody. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
JV, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So they don't want to know anything about me. Trust me. They want to know all about SoCal Sisig. They want to know what amazing dishes that you specialize in. So go ahead and tell the audience what SoCal Sisig is about, what he specializes in, and just give us a little bit of a reason of why you're doing a lot of your pop up with Ka Na. I mean, they're amazing. You don't have to repeat
Yeah.
that, but I want you to go ahead and tell that to the audience.
Hi, I'm JB Makapinlak from SoCal Sisig, and we specialize in pork sisig, like authentic pork sisig. Um, it's grilled, and we have all the good ingredients that we put in our sisig. And what else? Huh. And I got this recipe from my dad. because he cooks a good sisig. Hold on. Can you hear me, Freddie? Sorry about that.
That's why I can hear you. That's why they call it live, because it's more fun when you have all these different things, right? But it's okay. You can go ahead and keep going, JV. I want to know the story of SoCal Sisig briefly. Just talk
Okay.
about a little bit about why you came up with the business, right? Why did you do it? And what is so amazing about your sisig? Okay.
Yeah, we started like 2018. We nagpunta lang kami sa parang potluck, and dinala ko yung sisig ko. Nag-crave din ako sa sisig that time. So nagustuhan lahat ng mga nakatikim, and then nag-start na silang pinipilit nila mag-order. Noong una ayoko pa kasi ang hirap, matrabaho siya gawin, and magpapakulo ka, mag-iihaw ka pa, and yun, and then napilit din naman nila ako na bumili ng sisig. Pinagbigyan ko na. And then yun, doon na nag-start. Then nung mga friends nila na nakatikim din, nag-order din sa amin. Then doon na kami nag-start na gumawa ng Instagram account nung medyo marami nang bumibili. Nung una sa mga friends lang namin binebenta, kasi nga mahirap siyang gawin eh.
JV, when I saw your dish for the first time, I went home, right? Because it smelled so good. It was all over my shirt that everyone was wondering, where the heck have I been? No, what makes your food so good? I mean, the smell, what are the ingredients that you put in there? I mean, I'm sure there's a special sauce of some sort, right? But I'm just saying, is there something about your sisig that is so different from everybody else?
I do it the traditional way, the all grilled meat, and just the basic ingredients like citrus and toyo. Meron lang akong timpla or ratio ng toyo and calamansi. That's why it's different from other sisig. We also have bangus and chicken, which is like the same
okay, so now that everybody
and same ingredients din
now
yung nasa pork and chicken. Yeah, go ahead, Freddie.
Okay, so it looks no. I was just going to say to you that again, I welcome everybody to go. You have to. I'm showing you pictures of SoCal Sisig. The pictures doesn't do it justice. You have to smell this dish that JV does, right? I mean, I didn't get to talk to him what's in there, but when I was videotaping or showing it on video, it was just like I was hypnotized by this thing. And I just wanted to maybe drop out the camera and just keep eating. But anyway, JV, tell me, what's your experience been with Sama Ka Na as far as your success and what you've been doing with Sama Ka Na as far as just getting the word out about SoCal Sisig?
Masaya yung mga pop-up event kasi parang nandun din yung every week nakikita kayo, you share information, and yung camaraderie, nagtutulungan kayo mag-set up, mag-breakdown ng and then marami kang nalalamang natututunang mga bagay na magagamit mo sa business mo dahil lahat ng nandun is all about food. Yeah. And lahat ng tao dun is masisipag and nakakahawa yung sipag nila. Kaya parang na-motivate ka pag nakikita mo sila doon na nagtatrabaho.
Well, ang napansin ko, JV, pag yung iba sa ibang pop-up, yung merong konting yung like just a sort of a family. That's what I liked about it. That's the reason why gusto ko lang ang i-promote ang Sama Ka Na. Not just because maraming magagaling magluto, maraming magandang mga produkto na i-promote ng Philippine products, but it's more like the behind the scenes. Kasi mahirap gawin yung mahirap gawin yung pop-up events na yan. I have to hand it to Eliza and Maui. Silang dalawa talagang inaasikaso nila yung mga vendors. They do the best that they can. It's all labor of love ang ginagawa nila. So to me, lahat kailangan maraming magsuporta sa Sama Ka Na. Not because I'm just promoting it myself, but talagang yung spirit ng Sama Ka Na is not just business. Maganda sana syempre kung lahat ng tao kumikita sila, maganda yon, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Pero,
and yung thank you talaga sa Sama Ka Na. Siya yung parang nagbigay ng daan para ilagay yung vendor sa mga parang next level or like a bigger stage with a lot of audience. And then, kasi nung before this, we just sell like sa mga friends nga, ganon. Then dumating yung Sama Ka Na, mas parang mas marami yung naging audience niya. Mas maraming tao.
Oh, yeah.
Mas maraming mga customer. So, then, mas marami rin kaming benta.
Yes, exactly. And that's the reason why I wanted to be a part of this, JV, because it's one thing that they're doing a great job in marketing for social media, but I felt like all the vendors need to be showcased even in the short amount of time that we're doing it, because the food is great, but you want to know what motivates each one, So we're coming down to the last minute of our conversation with you, JB. So I don't want to leave our conversation with me talking. So if there's anything that you want to add about your business, is there anything that people should look forward to Saturday when we go to Rancho Cucamonga? Are you doing anything special or anything like that would make people want to go?
Yeah, you can. Our next event is on next Saturday in Rancho Cucamonga. Just visit us there, and then we will serve authentic Filipino dishes, different kind of Filipino vendors, and we will serve fresh off the griddle pork sisig.
Perfect. So at the end, those people that love sisig or never even heard of sisig, you need to come down. I'm commanding, please come down and check out SoCal Sisig. Not only because of the food, you'll see the difference. The pop-up events that you see, it's great. People make money, they go to the food, whatever, right? But you see the camaraderie. So all my other, upcoming guests, they're probably the same. So with that being said, JB, thank you for appearing on Live at the Emporium, special edition with Sama Ka Na. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Hopefully, I will be covered with that smell again because it was so intoxicating when I visited you. All right, JB, I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay. Thank you for having SoCal Sisig in your show. Thank you.
No problem. All right, everybody. So now there's at least two more that we're going, and then we're going to bring them back, okay? We're going to bring them back. But for now, I wanted to go ahead and move to the next guest that we have. The next guest that we have is from a restaurant. I want to call it a restaurant or a food vendor or catering. It's the name of the company is called Clarita's Authentic Ilocos Empanada. And I kept watching the video, just like the SoCal Sisig. They make it. It's the artistry that I like, the flavorfulness of the way they make it. It's authentic. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring out the founder of Clarita's Authentic Ilocos Empanada, Marita Abad.
My family is watching.
Marita, right? How are you?
Good po. The founder
know, right?
of Clarita's Ilocos Empanada is my mom, Claritas.
There you go. See, my mistake. So,
I'm only the
star ngayon na ikaw yung just talk about Clarita. Yeah, talk about Claritas. Talk about how you came about with, how the whole thing started. What's so special about the empanadas, and then talk a little bit about just like what JV said earlier. Talk about yung interaction mo, your experience with Sama Ka Na. Okay, I'll give spot.
10 minutes. Hello po, good evening. Ako po si Marita Abad, the daughter of the founder of Clarita Ilocos Empanada. We started selling empanada through Sama Ka Na because we started selling empanadas at home. Usually, my mom started at home, back home in the Philippines, 1974, and the price was only 35 cents. Imagine, 35 cents lang ang Ilocos empanada before. That was 1974. And then, she started selling when she was still single hanggang dumating kami mga 6 na anak. We are 6 in the families. And I'm the only one who learned how to do empanada. Kasi ako yung panganay. Now, nung pumunta si mama dito sa Amerika, my dad said, don't sell any Ilocos empanada. Ayaw niya. But there's one event that started kasi yung tito ko passed away. So we did the fundraising of empanada. That's when it started here. The family members, co-workers, nag-start na sila mag-order. So the minimum order was 20 pieces. My mom cooks empanada at home, pick up only once a week or sometimes every off of my mom, from 300 pieces to 500 pieces every weekend. And one time, my friend told me, oh, ate, why not just post it in one of FB group, which is SoCal Pinoy. So I went there. Of course, nagtanong muna ako kung pwedeng mag-friend request or anything. And then I started posting. We accept, or we are accepting orders through FB, through SoCal Pinoy. And that day, first time na post namin, our order is so huge. My mom said, are you sure na ganito yung amount ng orders? Yes, ma, just trust them. They will pick it up. So we started cooking from 4 a.m. in the morning until 7 p.m. ng gabi. That was our first post in SoCal Pinoy. And one of them was Ivy. Ivy texted me, ate, yung empanado mo is so authentic. Yes, because we are the original makers in Lawag City, Ilocos Norte, way back 1974. And she said, ate, why not just showcase it through pop-ups? So I said, okay, try natin. So we started in Paskong Pilipino 2021 in West Covina, December. And that was a huge event for us. Why? Because we almost sold out. How many trays was that? 24 trays of Ilocos empanada. We go by trays, by pieces of Ilocos empanada, not by prices, but per piece. So that's when we start popping up with Sama Ka Na because of Ivy. Going to Sama Ka Na event is dun yung bonding ng family. Natatawa nga si Maui, sabi niya, ate, ano yan? Whole family? Oo naman, whole family, from my dad, mom, from the eldest to the youngest, and including yung mga apo. So we go in full force. Sabi niya nga ni Maui, kung kilala niyo yung members ng Claritas Empanada, from pinakaulo hanggang pinakadulo, meron kayong prize. Tawang-tawa si Mama because that's the only time we bonding kami every pop-up. yun lang yung time na nakikita-kita kaming as a whole family. Sabi nga ni mama, kahit wala tayong mabenta, kumpleto tayo. Tawanan kami from loading to offloading to cleaning. Tapos magtatanong kami kung sino yung available na tutulong. Kasi we work for food. Work for food means kung sino yung isa, yung bunso namin, work for egg. Si Marvin, work for gas. Para lang pumunta kami magtinda na empanada. Kasi yun lang yung kaligayahan ni mama. It's not how we profit through Ilocos Empanada, but because of the family bonding. It's too tight because of Sama Ka Na. And by the way, nasa rancho po kami ngayong Sabado from 1 to 6 ng gabi. Kaya tara na po ha, pre-order po kayo para sure po yung availability ng Ilocos Empanada. Why it's unique? Because yung ingredients ng Ilocos Empanada are grated green papaya, mongo beans, longganisa, and egg. Mas masarap to pag nilagyan mo ng sukang Ilocos, Ilocos vinegar, tapos siling maanghang. But some teenagers, pag galing kayo ng Pinas, they ask for a ketchup, which mas masarap daw. And you can order Ilocos Empanada with or without the egg, with or without the meat. You can order double longganisa, 1 egg. You can also order double means double meat, double egg. It depends on the customer kung half cooked ba yung egg or fully cooked. You can choose whatever you want. But most of them preferred full cooked egg kasi hindi daw ganong malansa. And also, if you wanna freeze it, individual pack lang yan. Tapos you preheat it, you thaw and then reheat. Deep fry, either deep fry or air fryer or yung custom, yung maliit na oven. It will last for about maybe 3 to 6 months in your freezer. Kaya pwede kayong umorder ng maraming Ilocos Empanada because you can freeze them. Masarap din pag reheat kasi crunchy pa rin yung wrapper. Yung mga lola natin minsan nag-order sila ng pilais. Pilais means yung wrapper lang, i-deep fry mo lang yung wrapper and then they dip it with suka too. It's like a tortilla. But we don't offer that one. Only some instances pag may nag-request na customer. But order na po kayo ng Ilocos Empanada. May kayon, kakailyan. Naimas detoy, authentic. Hanga asi-asi nga empanada. Kasi ninanangkot imo na Jalawag City. May kayon.
Marita, great job. Na talagang na-touch ako sa mga sinasabi mo, the history of your business. I'm sure everybody in the Philippines, here in the US are very proud of what you've done with the family business and the recipe. Talaga, just looking at just these pictures you sent me, I'm getting hungry. I haven't had dinner yet.
Masarap po yan,
so,
sir.
talaga nagutom na ako. I just want to go ahead and I'm sure it is, Kasi tapos marami kang fans eh. Si yung anak mo nandiyan ngayon eh. Sabi ko, that's my mom, si Hunter, nandiyan siya ngayon.
And even my boss, nanonood.
So, sabi nga, baka magdala ka daw ng empanada bukas eh. Lagot ka.
Mahilig ko yun mag-order, sir, frozen. Yung boss ko.
Wow. Well, so ngayon, my last comment to you is, my last question is that talaga, again, common denominator, Sama Ka Na has elevated yung nagagawa, what's happening with your business also, right? So natutuwa ako doon. Obviously, great job from Maui, great job from Eliza. So before we end this segment, is there anything else that people should look forward to sa Sabado? Kung ano makikita nila sa produkto mo, like ano bang meron bang gagawing special, meron bang special pwede mag-pre-order, ano, meron bang happy hour, meron bang discount, gano'n.
Wala akong discount.
Pag yun
Service
sa
lang
Sabado,
po.
this coming Saturday sa Rancho.
Yeah. Per piece lang po. Pre-order if you want. Highly recommended. Kasi
Yeah.
mahaba po ang pila ng Ilocos Empanada. Always mahaba po ang pila. Sometimes po ang pila, they're willing to wait
No,
30 minutes to an hour. The last pop-up that we went to in Artesia, it's 2 hours waiting. She's willing to wait just for 2 empanadas. Kaya
gano'n kalaki
pre-order
yung empanada na gano'n kalaki yung empanada na nakita ko sa video? Like, is that like a 6-inch or a foot yung ginawa niya?
I think maybe 6 inches po. Malaki po yun.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But you cannot share kasi bitin po ang isa. You keep coming back.
Yeah. So yung ano isang piece na ganyan, magkano yan? Magkano yan?
$6 po ang
Marita?
isa.
Nung presyo nung ano na isang empanada.
It's $6
Wow,
per
that's pretty good. That's pretty
Yes,
good.
we
I'm sure.
started at 50. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So
that's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to. So if you guys love empanada, I recommend that you visit Clarita's authentic Ilocos empanada this Saturday. So please don't miss that. If you love empanada, you have to go there, but you have to go early. No, kasi nga, then if they don't go early, or no, they'll be waiting in line. So maybe pre-order is a good thing, right, Marita?
Yes, the priority po yung pre-orders. Para hindi na po mag-waiting.
Okay, so kung gusto niyo mag-order, you can contact go to Facebook, Sama Ka Na, or what number? I mean, I didn't get your number, but they can go to the Sama Ka Na event Facebook page, or they can go to Clarita's. You have a Facebook page too, of course, di ba?
Yes, we have FB page. It's Clarita's Authentic Ilocos Empanada. We have IG account, Clarita_Ilocos Empanada. You can contact me directly. My number is 626-250-4512 for pre-orders. Pre-orders, pick up sa bahay is minimum of 20 pieces, but a week prior to pick up po kasi mahirap pong maghanap ng ingredients.
That's true. People are watching in the Philippines now. Somebody, her name is Teresa. She says, Ilocos, empanada. I have tried it here in the Philippines. Iba talaga. Marami kang fans eh. Nakita ko sa the chat box. Merong isang nag-comment.
Imas.
Meron si JMP Perez. Wow. Yes. Ito mga kliyente mo ba yan?
Opo, yung iba po. Pabalik-balik po sila. Kasi minsan if we posted, we accept orders. Pick up only in Azusa.
That's good.
Opo. Azusa pick up. Kasi hindi marunong mag-drive si mama. Only pick up.
I think next time that we do this show,
kakain ako ng empanada.
Okay. So next time we do this show, dapat next time we do this show, you have to do it live, pagluto. Okay, so Marita, I'm going to go to our next guest, but thank you so much. But don't go away. I'll bring you all back, and then we can talk a little bit more as far as this coming event. I'm going to bring back Maui, and then she'll go and tell us, the audience, a little bit more about the Rancho Cucamonga event that's happening this Saturday, May 6th, from 1 to 6 p.m. in the city of Rancho Cucamonga. So Marita, thank you so much for giving us this solo moment with you and talking about the story of Clarita's authentic Ilocos empanada. So now let me go ahead and say goodbye for you for now, and then I'll go ahead and bring up our next guest, okay? Okay, guys. So thank you so much for that. If you don't know what you're watching live at the Emporium with yours truly, Ferdinand Soriano. I'm the co-founder of Emporium, which is a Philippine-made and inspired product showroom located in Los Angeles, and it's also a global business. And its purpose is really to do what we're doing now, is to collaborate, create sales opportunities for Philippine-made products, services, and investments in the U.S. market. So what we've done is connected with a big event we called Ka Na Caravan and Events, and I am just so impressed. I anticipate the quality of the food, the creativity, the mouth-watering foods, as well as the non-food. So now let me go ahead and bring up my last food vendor that's participating in this event this coming Saturday, May 6, 2023, 1 to 6 p.m. in the city of Rancho Cucamonga. Let me go ahead and bring up Michelle Yao of Manong Pisbols. Hold on. Michelle,
Hi, good
can you hear
evening.
me?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, so you already know what JV, Barit, and and Maui did, right? So now
Mhm.
what we need to do is for you to talk about Manong Pisbol, because she was ready to talk about Manong Pisbol. She was so excited. I met her in San Diego. Her husband, I think that was your husband, right?
Yes. The one on the background. That's him.
She was doing the PR, and poor guy was doing all the work, but but you know what? Because you not only are you creating this amazing, but you also have kids
Mhm.
involved, and I was so impressed by that.
Yes.
They didn't look completely miserable, like I was when I was young, when I was doing something like that. But right now, talk about Manong Pisbol, and then talk about the paano mo sinimulan, ano ang specialty ng Manong Pisbols, and then talk about your involvement with Sama Ka Na.
Yeah, I started with the crave. So I was craving for fishball, literally like back home, the flat one, round and flat. So my husband and Philip, look around the area, like went all the Asian store, and we cannot find any flat fishball that we're craving. So I'm like, maybe I can make one since I have a background with culinary. Back in Philippines, I was at culinary. I took culinary degrees in Philippines, so I started making my own, and then I made my kids try it, and my husband, and he likes it, and she's like, maybe we can post it on SoCal Pinoy. So I posted on SoCal Pinoy. That was the time of the pandemic, so everybody's on the phone. That was I remember the date, October 13th, 2020 at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I posted like literally 5 minutes. My phone is blowing up, and we cannot keep up with the order, so I have to make a schedule for everyday pickup. My maximum is like 50 bags a day. That's all I can do. So my kids and we all help each other. Even our machines are giving up on making fishbowl because it's like working from 8 a.m. till 3 a.m. in the morning next day. So we don't have sleep. Good thing I didn't have a job that time because I was going to school. I was doing my clinical for my occupational therapist program. So I focus on Manong Fishball, and then we started joining the caravan, like the pop-up trunk sale. So we go to San Diego. I think the farthest is the San Diego, and then I met a lot of people. I didn't know that it's not just me. I'm craving for fishball. Turns out everybody's craving for fishballs. So the thing that Manong Fishbowl has is it's literally made in USA. It's not sour. It's all fresh. We made it fresh with real fish. So that's my perfect ingredients. And we made it with love. Like if you see us on all the pop-ups events, all my kids, my husband, we help each other to to do the events and selling it. From cashier, my youngest son, He was our cashier when he was just 10 years old. Imagine, even the logo, if you see the background at the back, that's my husband. My son draw that through from his phone, and I told him that's gonna be our logo. By the way, I got the Manong Pisbol name from back home. I remember when I was in high school, elementary, I'm like, let's have a Manong Fishball. Let's get some Manong Fishball. So that's why I call it Manong Fishball. So it's I trademarked it, so nobody can copy it here in the US as well as the whole world. So it's copyright. Nobody can copy our name. So Sama Ka Na. I met Eliza and Maui back during SoCal Pinoy group. So they've been, I think, for like more than 4 years already. I met them long time ago, 2020, during pandemic. So everybody's on the phone, everybody's posting something about the food. So I'm like, maybe I can post also the fishbowl. Turns out they like my sauce. So my husband said, why don't we sell the fishbowl with the free sauce? So they called the sauce like Manong Fishbowl sauce. So we also sell vinegar that time, and we have our special sauce. So that's our best specialty too. I'm also selling it too, but most of the time I also sell fishball, kwek kwek, kikiam, squid balls, cheese stick. I made it on my own with my own hands. What else? Dynamite, calamares, lumpia, everything. We all made it by handcrafted by our own in our small kitchen. So sama ka na, it's like everybody's helping each other. So we're like a family. So it's like part of our weekend. Every Saturday, it's like not working. You know the feeling of not going to work on Saturday. It feels like more of like a family gathering. Like we help each other. Like imagine just putting up the tent. Like that's the best part of having 4 boys. So my usually if we're done putting up our tent, my kids help the other vendors to put up their tents. So they're like, oh nako, ito na naman si Michelle. She's helping us. Mamaya may kapalit na naman to, because I always say, ate, I love your empanada, or ate, I love your ensaymado. So binibigyan nila kami, so I'm happy, but I'm also buying, of course. I'm supporting the vendors. Sama Ka Na is like part of our lives na every weekend nagkikita-kita kami, nag-enjoy kami. It's not just working. It's like we're working as a family, as a group. Na hindi lang naman kami nagpupunta doon as a group na parang para to sell, to introduce Filipino product, Filipino food, but we're there to support each other. So like my friends from my coworkers, they're like, oh Michelle, do you have an event? Sasabihin ko, yeah. So meron akong list, may list sila sa akin kung ano bibilihin ko, kagaya ng sisig, ng MS goodies, empanada. So I'm not just helping, I'm also helping the vendors to sell their products, kasi since na hindi sila makakapunta sa event, kaya minsan kagaya nung this last event sa Menifee kami, nakita nila akong dami kong dalang food. It's not for me actually, it's for my coworkers and my family. Tapos pag may event, may parties din kami, I also buy from other vendors para i-prepare ko din sa ibang friends ko tsaka family ko, para ma-enjoy din nila yung other Filipino products na binibenta ng ibang vendors. So everybody's supporting each other, kaya nag-enjoy talaga kami sa Sama Ka Na. It's literally Sama Ka Na, everybody can join. Like literally Sama Ka Na, lahat makakasama kahit sino. So lalo na si Maui, very approachable. Just text her. She's gonna text back in few minutes. Sabi ko nga minsan, may life ka pa ba? Kasi minsan kahit marami siyang anak, maliliit pa, pag nag-text ka sa kanya, in less than a minute or 5 minutes magre-reply siya. So very, very accommodating sila lahat. Tapos, thank you for supporting small businesses kasi it's actually ang dami na namin naipundar dahil sa Manong Pisbol. Like right now, yung income namin, I'm paying for my son's tuition for nursing. She's going for a nursing degree. Kaya hindi na siya nakakasama si Preston kasi he goes to school on weekends. Kaya thank you for we're actually fully booked till June for Sama Ka Na events. This weekend will be on Rancho Cucamonga, Flores de Rancho Cucamonga pop-up event. It's going to be on 9619 Foothill Boulevard from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching.
Wow, great stuff, Michelle. I mean, when the first time I met her, at the San Diego event, you actually were the first one there. And then sabi ko sa sarili ko, ang sipag ng mga anak nito, lahat dumutulong. And that's what I got out of that whole thing. Yun ang perspective ko, that you're nurturing a business, pero at the same time, para bang I'm very the mga pamilya mo, they're involved. Kasi let's be honest, kung yung pamilya mo hindi ka sinusuportahan mo, mahirap gumawa ng business eh. Di ba?
Kakayanin kasi I have four.
So not only are they supporting.
This is my fourth job. Yeah. So I work 60 hours a week.
Wow.
And I said,
see the people
Saturday is like my day off, but it's technically not my day off because I'm enjoying going to those pop-ups events.
Yeah, that's to admire. And then the people that are you making that food, they don't know that about you. That's why I was so excited to really get to know the people that are making the food, right? Kasi sometimes you can tell na masarap talaga kasi masipag sila, talagang enjoy nila. There's a difference, Kung yung pagkain masarap, that's really, they care. They're very motivated. Yeah. There's something about it. That's why I wanted to dive into that and really have people know that if they go to a Sama Ka Na event, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get people that are motivated. They're going to get people that are, friendly. They're going to get they're there because they're trying to also earn a living. All of those things, all of the and they're actually, I guess, all very motivated. That's why the food is very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right? So with that being said, we're done with this segment. So ang gagawin ko ngayon, I'm gonna bring up everybody and talk about Sama Ka Na and give some invitation to the people watching about Rancho Cucamonga event this coming Saturday. Again, coming Saturday, May 6, 2023, 1 to 6 p.m. in the city of Rancho Cucamonga. So I'm going to bring up everybody. Just don't go away. Michelle, okay, I'm going to bring back SoCal Sisig, Maui, Jiro, as well as JV, Clarita again, okay? So here we go. So it looks like all here. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so guys, everybody, can everybody start talking so I can hear if you guys are okay?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Maui.
Okay, so just start talking. Maui, why don't you start? Maui, start with, again, reminding everybody where the event's going to be, what time, and all of that.
Yes, I would like to invite every single one of you guys that are watching here tonight that we, in collaboration, Sama Ka Na in collaboration with Wow Taho, Faces and Lashes, we will be having over 20 vendors to service or serve the Rancho Cucamonga community via Flores de Rancho Cucamonga pop-up. We are going to be specializing in a lot of Filipino small businesses, from food to non-food, and every favorite you've got. Every craving will be there. As I was saying earlier, there will be over 20 vendors that are going to be with us, along with myself, Tatay Ry. We are going to have SoCal Sisig. We are also going to have Clarita's Ilocos Empanada and Manong Pisbol, along with a lot more of our guests. Wait a minute. May batang maliit. Okay, and then also, the address. Let me mention. Let me mention the address right now. It is 9619 Foothill. May napaiyak akong bata.
Oh no.
It's gonna be 9619 Foothill Boulevard in Rancho Cucamonga. But as I was saying earlier, let me just give you guys the roster of the vendors that are coming with us. I've already mentioned half, so let me just pick up where I left off. Earlier, I did say that we are gonna have Luchis and Samara Manong Pisbol. We're gonna have the authentic Siomai Pinoy. They've only been with us a couple times, along with Minandal, Batangas specialty. Wowas will be selling their tocino and longanisa silog packs. And then we have My Cocina, who specializes in ang arte ng pagkakasabi ko, Caviteña cuisine. And then we also
Slang.
And then, syempre, yung mga malalambing nating mga palangga. We have Bacolod's Best Inasal, Los Angeles. And rooming with them is Mommy K's cuisine also. And then we have Do Mama. I've already mentioned them earlier. Non-food vendors, we have Iluminada and Bayong Shaga. I've learned that it's actually not Bayong Shaga, like the designer stuff. It's actually Bayong Shaga. That's the proper way of pronouncing the business. And then we have Sari Sari store, for also first time in Ka Na Caravan. First time again after a long time. We're gonna have Boba Lovers, and then we have all the way from Victorville. We have Alae Express, and then we have Sinful Indulgence, and then first time for Ka Na, we have Let's Lamon. I think they're local to the area. So again, 9619 Foothill Boulevard in Rancho Cucamonga. Now, if you're a small vendor and you would like to join future events, or if you have questions, trust me that it's very addicting. When you join a pop-up, it's not, once you pop, you can't stop. I'm sorry, it is just the way that it is. Once you pop, you can't stop. These vendors have been with us since the pandemic. We have started trunk sales, and now slowly but surely we are growing. We're able to save some. So hopefully by 2024, 2023, end of 2023, we're actually legitimate businesses na. Alam mo yan, like some of us already, just like what Michelle said, she already has trademarked her business. Tatay Ry has already gotten legitimized it as well. SoCal Sisig, if I'm not, SoCal Sisig already has legitimized his business as well. So hopefully, little by little, we get bigger as a family, as individual businesses, but also as a group. So if you're a small business vendor, please do not hesitate to message myself or Eliza to join, or if you just have any questions in joining future events. But if you have any specific questions though for my own business, you can contact me at Tatay_RY. Again, it's at Tatay_RY. SoCal Sisig's handle is at SoCal_Sisig. And then Clarita's in Instagram is
Clarita_Ilocos Empanada.
And then Manong Pisbol is
Manong_Pisbols.
And then Ka Na is at Ka Na
Wow.
Events. So if we have, that's a lot of handles to remember. Tatay Ry has a promo happening for Rancho Cucamonga, but they have to be there to avail of the promotion. So while supplies last po yan, ha? While supplies last. So, these vendors are rather our strongest vendors, a few of our stronger vendors for our weekly pop-ups. And I can say and I can attest, masisipag lahat ng mga kasama natin today. So, maraming salamat din on behalf of Eliza for trusting
Maui?
Ka Na Events. Yes, yes. Kumusta naman ang weather dyan?
Maui, I was gonna say, no, it's good, right? So, before we end the show, I wanted to see if maybe Jiro has something to say, but I also wanted to end it with maybe a personal invitation from all of the, si Marita, si Michelle, also from si JV, kung meron silang personal invitation to bring out their fans to come out, this Saturday. So, can we do that like one, one each, so that before show?
Jiro?
Yeah. So, good luck to everyone sa lahat ng pupunta sa Saturday. And I would like to invite everyone too who's watching to go to Rancho Cucamonga. The address is somewhere on Facebook and being promoted by everyone. And yeah, I just have one question for everyone. What are your best sellers that you can recommend to the people who would visit on Saturday?
Michelle?
Bestseller.
Bestseller. Yung
Ang
marirecommend nyo sa mga tao na pagpunta doon, ito yung bibigay nyong ano.
Our number one best-selling from Manong Pisbol is our fish balls. Fish balls, kikiam, and kwek-kwek. So, yun ang top list namin, tsaka cheese sticks, tsaka dynamite. With our
Awesome.
special Manong sauce, of course.
Yung sauce yung bestseller.
Yeah. Yung iba kasi iniinom, kaya lagi ko sinasabi, Kuya, hindi po iniinom yung sauce namin, dinidip lang po yung sauce doon, hindi iniinom.
Yun yung hinihingi ko eh. Take home.
Yeah.
And then, Ate Marita?
Yeah, bestseller po namin, syempre, ang Ilocos Empanada. Meron din po kaming tupig, balut, tsaka royal bibingka. May drinks din kami na black kulaman.
And JB?
Bestseller, of course, yung pork sisig, but we have like healthy option like chicken and bangus sisig.
Tatay Ry.
And then for myself, I will speak not for Tatay Ry alone, ha. I don't have a specific favorite vendor, pero kung if they have the opportunity to try every single one, I would, kasi they've earned it. They've really earned it. And as for Tatay Ry, syempre, going back home, yung mga street food natin, yan ang favorite ko. Even from our menu.
Yeah, street food.
Yung barbecue talaga eh. Pag kinagat mo
Scramble.
pa lang, juicy.
Yeah.
Scramble.
Yes.
Hindi pa natatry yun, baka sa Saturday.
Oh, you'll be there?
Pipila ako.
Yan.
You guys are making me hungry. So let's. I guess we're going to end up having to end the show already. So, lahat ng thank you so much, guys, for being a part of Live at the Emporium, talking about Ka Na Caravan Events. And again, thank you. Ang galing nyo lahat na meron kayong storya, very motivating. It's all about family, camaraderie. Tapos, and then you do it all. You bind all together. Yung magandang masarap na pagkain like what you guys are doing. So from an outsider, so to speak, and hopefully I'm becoming a part of Ka Na in terms of promoting yung mga event nyo. I'm really excited to really get to know all of you. Thank you, Marita. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, JB. Thank you, Maui. Thank you, Jiro. So if that sort of wraps it up, again, last invitation for everybody. If you have never tasted really good Filipino street food, pumunta kayo sa Rancho Cucamonga this Saturday, May 6, right? 2023. It's in the city of Rancho Cucamonga from 1 to 6 this coming Saturday. Again, bring family, friends, anybody you want to introduce to the world of Philippine street food, among not just street food, but also there's going to be Philippine products there that you probably want to check out from all the other vendors that Maui just told all of you. Other than that, it should be great to spend an afternoon just being with friends, family, and enjoying good food, and also great Philippine products. With all that said, so everybody ready to go? I'm going to say bye now.
Bye.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you po.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tita
for
Ferdy.
watching.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.